and we transition through life, and then of course adulthood takes over. So I'm very excited about today's interview. Hop on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, join us live for this one. We're having an interview around the Durban Indian Girls High School. They're having a wonderful reunion for those who matriculated from 1950 to 1999, a reunion over 5 decades, subhanallah. Now, the school is situated in Durban CBD, where most of the daughters of prominent Indian families of yesteryear attended. It was during the time of apartheid, let's remember that, and many, many memories and fantastic friendships were created inside the corridors of the school. Joining me in the studio is Sister Zakia Khatib. She's the media personnel. I have Kausali Naidu, who's the chairperson, as well as Loshni Naidu, events planning. We'll give them a great welcome to Urban Women this morning. Assalamu alaikum and good morning.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Absolute pleasure to have you ladies here, and I can see the smiles and I know the excitement around the event that's going to be taking place. So let's begin. Firstly, share with me what inspired the idea of the mega reunion for 5 decades of matriculants.
Okay, I'm Mrs. Kausali Naidu. In regards to the beginning of this event, it actually, I initiated it because my year is 1974 and we celebrate 50 years of, it's our anniversary of year. So I was inspired. I put it out on Facebook asking the ladies to join in if they were interested about having this reunion. And having thought about it, I was actually approached by many other matriculants. And first of all, I said, okay, I'll open it out to to my decade, that is from 70 to 79.
Right.
Okay. After I've done that, there was lots and lots of calls, that messages, and they all wanted to come on board. So within the first 5 days, I received 600 responses.
Wow,
that came into my message.
Right.
So I was so inundated with all of them. And I really didn't know what to do. There was, as I said, first it was on Facebook. And immediately I thought, you know what, let me form a committee, because that's the only way I'm going to do it. It was just too many to count. And yes, we formed a committee. I got them into groups in our WhatsApp group. And of course, we had a community there. So within the next 14 days, I would say, I had like 1,800 responses that wanted to come in.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And so, with all, in respect of that, what I thought, it's 1,800 responses, but I wasn't too sure if they all were going to attend at the time.
Absolutely.
So we decided as the community, the steering committee that came on board, they're actually volunteers. And without them, I wouldn't be sitting here today, because they were so excellent in what they done for me. And as I said, I just initiated it. The ladies came on board and they stuck by me all the way.
That's
so
wonderful.
Thank you to the 11 steering, with myself, it's 11. Thank you to them. They actually steered the boat.
That's so fantastic. So the ladies sitting here in the studios, they are part of the steering committee. So alhamdulillah, share with us, what are the expectations from the reunion and how do you envision its impact?
Okay, good morning. I'm Loshni Naidu. Thank you for having us at Al Ansar, and to all the good morning to all your listeners. I must say that when Kausali actually initiated, as she mentioned this on Facebook, and we had all been part of that group that had initially responded to her on WhatsApp, and she took the initiative thereafter to create a community on WhatsApp, and thereby dividing the various decades and year groups. And it started filling up so fast. And we could see that every one of those ladies that had joined into this year group actually wanted to reconnect with friends. And that became such an impactful thing for us as well, because we felt here are ladies who from the early 60s, initially it was from the early 60s, and then slowly the 1950 year group ladies started hearing about it, and we actually never expected some of them to still be alive, to be honest.
I'm sure, yes.
And they are in their late 80s, and
That's
it's
what
so
I'm thinking
exciting.
about.
Yes, and we are so excited, and the purpose went deeper than just the reunion. I think, with Kausaley being such an amazing chairperson as well, and her vision for this, the purpose went deeper than that. We now realize that we are going to be so honored on the day to be even sitting in the same room as a lady who matriculated and walked the corridors of the school as us from the 1950s. I mean, that is so amazing. We really can't believe. Yes,
yeah, definitely.
So we're so looking forward to Saturday to seeing all these people, but we know it's a large number.
Yeah.
And, we ladies are going to be so busy just with our duties. We're hoping to still find time to even mingle with our own friends from our year, class as well. But the event is really well planned, I must say.
Right.
And thus far, the ladies are going to be blown away, and we're not going to give away too much regarding that.
Right.
We want them to be surprised. Yes.
Right. That's great.
And they will be surprised for sure.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, Kausaley, Loshni shared your vision. So share with us as chairperson, what's your vision for the reunion, and what do you also hope to achieve from this?
Well, actually, one of my vision was for the upliftment of the school, okay? Initially, as I said to you, we've got this response of 1,800 people that was really, wanting. But as Loshni had mentioned, we had to set them out in groups. And just by me visiting each group, I had an admin, and I could go into each group. And just hearing the chatting of these ladies they haven't seen each other for over 50 years,
Wonderful.
and they haven't met.
Yeah.
But by just joining the group, they've really connected.
Yes.
Because as all of us are guilty of it, once we leave school, we start our own families, we focus on our own, and then we've got our extended families and all that to go with.
Correct.
So yes, my vision is actually in the very beginning, as I said to you, I wanted to have our 50th anniversary at our Durban Indian Girls High School. That was my vision.
Oh, that's
okay.
Wonderful.
But unfortunately, due to the large demands that I've got, the numbers escalated. We did go and view the school, but it would not accommodate as much as 1,000 ladies.
Wow.
So our next best bet was our brother's school, which is the Sastry College, and they had a lovely venue, a convention center, and we viewed it and we liked
must
it.
Be so proud right now.
Yes,
absolutely.
And so we went with that, and we had a great response. It was challenging.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to lie; it was very challenging.
I'm sure,
but we have overcome all those hurdles. And yes,
and that's
we're all looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah, and the ship is in full sail. Honestly.
Yeah.
So I can see the excitement, and I'm already trying to envision what Saturday is going to be like. You're talking about numbers, like over 1,000, which is great.
Razia, the excitement is nothing because we are actually reflecting what we see on the chats happening.
That is why you're also
honestly.
excited.
I mean, we've heard of different generations making clothes to match, like the grandmother and then the daughter, and honestly, it's just the vibrancy. It's amazing.
And there's something special when you get together after so many years and connect. And
absolutely.
Automatically, I think it brings in that energy of youthfulness. Like, remember that and that. And you're seeing the person grown up, but you're still living in that space. I would
absolutely.
say. For that timeline.
So we're all teenagers now.
I'm seeing all of you right now. What's the primary takeaway message that you would like the attendees and the non-attendees to remember as well?
Life is too short. Make that coffee date, have that lunch date with your friends, go out and celebrate yourself, celebrate life. Honestly, especially if COVID taught us anything, is that nothing's promised for tomorrow,
Absolutely.
So whoever's got your ticket, I mean, you're the lucky one, you made it. Congratulations to you. Because I mean, the waiting list was phenomenal, and then the people were waiting for people to, say they can't make it, so they get a space, But at some point, you're going to have to cut off because there's only so much logistically you can manage.
That's true.
And yeah,
And I think this is amazing feedback for just having this thought, putting
Yeah.
it out there, and what an
Honestly.
event it's going to turn out to be, helping so many people. I'm sure so many are excited because this does create that excitement.
Sorry, I just
Absolutely.
wanted to mention, when I put it out on Facebook, I'd received a lot of expats that are living abroad.
Okay.
And believe it or not, there are I would say more than 100 that's
Wow.
flying to come to our reunion.
Honestly, we've
That's how
got Canada,
special and
Australia,
memorable
UK.
it is.
It's all over, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They all are flying in specifically for the event.
I feel full already. I've done that.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so
Absolutely.
And I'm looking at all teenagers. That's all I have to say. because I'm
And
holding
we
a
are.
passport to Saturday.
Definitely.
Are there any pointers or reminders you would like the listeners to familiarize themselves with or take note of before coming through on Saturday?
Okay, so it is, as you know, a mammoth task just to plan, but also on the day, we would urge those that have their tickets to please get there as early as possible. So we are opening registration from 8:30 a.m. And they will have a chance to come in, register, and they're going to have a cup of tea and snack, meet and mingle with whoever of their friends have arrived earlier. And then we have a photo booth, so they can take some nice pictures in the garden, etc. And then we officially open the hall doors for the function to begin at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So we're trying to round all of that up in, say, 2 hours.
Okay.
And yeah, so or even
assembly.
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
With the school bell.
Do they have to stand in a line? Just call us in the back. As always at the back
Yes.
of the line.
yeah, so we have ample parking for everyone. We have enough security on the day, so ladies are going to be very safe once they're in the property.
So important.
If they can carpool, that'll be a good idea
yes.
also.
Yes,
Yeah.
if they could carpool,
Great
that would be
idea.
ideal because then or even just get dropped off is perfect as well.
Yeah.
And we are also expecting some ladies that are going to be a little bit physically challenged. So we have also catered for them, and we have catered for the Muslim ladies who are going to be doing their prayer as well.
Yes.
So we have a room set aside, and and we've catered in terms of the catering needs for meals. We've catered for all across the board, from non-veg, halal, to vegetarian, vegan as well. So everybody's needs are catered for. And and I think the ladies are just going to come enjoy themselves.
Yeah,
we
let their hair down.
Yes, we have the venue for the day, so
Yeah.
people can stay on until the end of the program. Our program, we approximating time of 4:30.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and if ladies wish to stay on for a further 2 hours, they're more than welcome. We do have security thereafter, and they could still, carry
Mingle.
on
Yeah.
partying with their friends like they did when they were in school.
Yes.
So that's
How
going to be
nice.
quite exciting for those who want to.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely wonderful. Ladies, it's been so wonderful having you all here and telling us about this wonderful event that's going to be happening on Saturday. I'm sure many that managed to purchase their tickets are very excited. We wish you all the best for that. It's all about making memories, because at the end of the day, when we sit, that's what we cherish. That's what we want to hold on to. It's those beautiful memories. As Sister Zakia said, life is so short, so make it happen.
Fill your
now.
cup. Fill your cup.
Just live for the moment.
Absolutely.
Live
Carpe
for the
diem.
moment.
That's my philosophy.
Carpe diem, for sure. Wonderful, ladies. All the best for Saturday. Until
Thanks,
then,
man.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and bye for now.
Thank you.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
very
us.
much.
Bye.
Wonderful.
And that was an interview that